Okay, I'm back, y'all, in Divinely Grateful Risings. How are y'all doing today? I hope you're having a fantastic day. Welcome to this morning's message. I hope you're doing well. I hope you're feeling good. Happy whatever day this is that you see this. Hold on, child. Let me get some water. I was a little parched. Hold on, y'all. My bad. I was thirsty. Make sure you hydrating your soul. Drink your water. Say your gratitude. Message. Okay. We are here to get this message, y'all. Y'all know if you are new to the community, welcome. We are so happy and so grateful that you are here. We here to read the word, discuss the word, build relationship with the Lord. We're going to get our cars. We're going to hop into the cars and get a message after we read Psalm 66 through 70. Psalm 66 through 70. Kind of reverting back today, going back to the Message Bible. So that's what we'll be using today. So y'all like the live, share the love, drop something in the chat that you're grateful for. Let's get in the flow of abundance. Let's get into Bible clarity. And then we're going to get into the message. Kizzle. All to do it. Let's get to it. So here we are. I don't even know what date it's going to be released, but anyway, it don't make me know, never mind. Psalm 66 in the Message Bible. Here we go. All together now. Apply. Y'all got y'all notebooks. Get your hand dandy notebook. Shout out Dora. Was that Dora the Explorer? Get your notebook, child. Y'all take some notes. Applause for God. Sing songs to the tune of his glory. Set glory to the rhythms of his praise. Say of God, we've never seen anything like him. When your enemies see you in action, they slink off like scolded dogs. Yo, old dogs. The whole earth falls to its knees. It worships you, sings to you, can't stop enjoying your name and fame. I'll make you famous. That's the second time. I'll make you famous. Take a good look at God's wonders. They'll take your breath away. He converted sea to dry land. Travelers crossed the river on foot. Now, isn't that cause for a song? Ever sovereign in his high tower, he keeps his eye on the godless nations. Rebels don't dare raise a finger against him. Bless our God, O peoples. Give him a thunderous welcome. Didn't he set us on the road to life? Didn't he keep us out of the ditch? He trained us first, passed us like silver through refining fires, brought us into hard scrabble, refined by fire. I guess I could just write them in there, huh? Brought us into hard scrabble country, pushed us to our very limit, road tested us inside and out, took us to hell and back. Anybody, child, you been to hell? That got to be the title. You been to hell and back. Hell and because baby, listen, some of these trials and tribulations tried to take you out, didn't it? They tried to take you out. You didn't know if you was ever gonna get out of the fire, but he came on in and saved you. Go read about Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego in the fire. He was still in there in the fire with them. He's still in the fire with you. Okay. Finally, he brought us to this well-watered place. I'm bringing my prizes and presents to your house. I'm doing what I said I'd do, what I solemnly swore I'd do that day when I was in so much trouble. The choicest cuts of meat for the sacrificial meal, even the fragrance of roasted lamb is like a meal, or make it an ox garnished with goat meat. All believers, come here and listen. Let me tell you what God did for me. Child, can we just stop? True story and give God the glory. Let me just drop that in the chat. Let me tell you. Let me tell you what God has done for me. You know, it's crazy because people don't want to. I feel, y'all know, if you've been rocking with me, y'all already know how I feel. I'm going to give God his glory. I'm going to give him his praise, because when I tell you it's stuff that the Lord be doing for me and it ain't no way I can do for myself, he's always, child, let me just tell you how good God is. I called out to him with my mouth. My tongue shaped the sounds of music. If I had been cozy with evil, the Lord would never have listened. I ain't turned my steering wheel, y'all. But he most surely did listen. He came on the double when he heard double. Come on the double. He came on the double when he heard my prayer. Blessed be God. He didn't turn a deaf ear. He stayed with me, loyal in his love. Psalm 97. God, mark us with grace and blessing. Smile. The whole country will see how you work. All the godless nations see how you save. God, let people thank and enjoy you. Let our people thank and enjoy you. Let all far flung people become happy and shout their happiness because you judge them fair and square. You tend the far flung peoples, God. Let people thank and enjoy you. Let all people thank and enjoy you. Earth, display your exuberance. You mark us with blessing, O God, our God. You mark us with blessing, O God. Earth's four corners, honor him. Psalm 98. Up with God. Up, up. Okay. Down with his enemies. Adversaries run. It's up and it's stuck. It's up and it's stuck. Child, y'all know I be figuring stuff out because Lord, they start speaking. I'll be like, that's a good one. Gone like a puff of smoke, like a blob of wax in the fire. One look at God and the wicked vanish. When the righteous see God in action, they'll laugh, they'll sing, they'll laugh and sing for joy. Sing hymns to God, all heaven sing out. Clear the way for the coming of Cloud Rider. Enjoy God, cheer when you see him. Father of orphans, champion of widows, is God in his holy house. God makes homes for the homeless, leads prisoners to freedom, but leaves rebels to rot in hell. God, when you took the lead with your people, when you marched out into the wild, earth shook, sky broke out in a sweat. God was on the march. Even Sinai trembled at the sight of God on the move, at the sight of Israel's God. You pour out rain in buckets, O God, thorn and cactus become an oasis for your people to camp in and enjoy. You set them up in business, period. Set me up, Lord. Drop that in the chat. Set me up. Said last time I think the message I recorded releasing this on the second. I'm recording this on the second, and the message we had for today was talking about make something out of me, Lord. Set me up. You set them up in business. They went from rags to riches. Child, y'all, this is the message. From rags to riches. The Lord gave the word. Thousands called out the good news. Kings of armies are on the run, on the run. While housewives, safe and sound back home, divide up the plunder of Canaanite silver and gold. On that day, that Shaddai scattered the kings, snow fell on Black Mountain. You huge mountains, Bashan mountains, mighty mountains, dragon mountains. All you mountains not chosen, sulk now and feel sorry for yourselves. For this is the mountain God has chosen to live on. He'll rule from his mountain, this mountain forever. The chariots of God, twice 10,000, and thousands more besides. The Lord in the lead, riding down Sinai, straight to the holy place. You climb to the high place, captives in tow, your arms full of plunder from rebels. And now you sit there in state, God, sovereign God. Blessed be the Lord. Day after day, he carries us along. He's our Savior, our God. Oh, yes. He's God for us. He's God who saves us. Lord God knows all. These long, child. Death's ins and outs. What's more, he made heads roll, split the skulls of the enemy as he marched out of heaven, saying, I tied up the dragon in knots, put a muzzle on the deep blue sea. You can wade through your enemy's blood, and your dogs taste of your enemies from your boots. See God on parade, to the sanctuary, my God, my King on the march. Singers out front, the band behind, maidens in the middle with castanets. The whole choir blesses God. Come on, Spirit. Like a fountain of praise, Israel blesses God. Look, little Benjamin's out front, like little Benjamin's out front and leading. Princes of Judah in their royal robes, princes of Zebulun, princes of Naphtali. Parade your power, O God, the power, O God, that made us what we are. Your temple, high God, is Jerusalem. Kings bring gifts to you. Rebuke that old crocodile, Egypt, with her herd of wild bulls and calves. Rapacious in her lust for silver, crushing peoples, spoiling for a fight. Let Egyptian traders bring blue cloth, and Cush come running to God, her hands outstretched. Sing, O kings of the earth, sing praises to the Lord. There he is, Skyrider, striding the ancient skies. Listen, he's calling in thunder, rumbling, rolling thunder. Call out bravo to God, the high God of Israel. His splendor and strength rise huge as thunderheads. A terrible beauty, O God, streams from your sanctuary. It's Israel's strong God. He gives power and might to his people. O you, his people, God bless. Psalm 69, a Psalm of David. God, God, save me. I'm in over my head. Quicksand under me, swamp water over me. I'm going down for the third time. I'm hoarse from calling for help, bleary-eyed from searching the sky for God. I got more enemies than hairs on my head. Liars and cheats are out to knife me in the back. What I never stole, must I now give back? God, you know every sin I've committed. My life's a wide open book before you. Don't let those who look to you in hope be discouraged by what happens to me. Dear God, God of the armies, don't let those out looking for you come to a dead end by following me. Please, dear God of Israel, because of you, I look like an idiot. I walk around ashamed to show my face. My brothers shun me like a bum off the street. My family treats me like an unwanted guest. I love you more than I can say because I'm madly in love with you. They blame me for everything they dislike about you. When I poured myself out in prayer and fasting, all it got me was more contempt. OMG. Okay, hold on, y'all. When I put on a sad face, they treated me like a clown. Now drunks and gluttons make up drinking songs about me. And me, I pray. God, it's time for a break. Drop it in the chat. If you felt that in your spirituals, I did. Like, Lord, it's time. I need a break. It's time for a break. I receive that. God, answer me in love. Answer your sure salvation with your sure salvation. Rescue me from the swamp. Don't let me go under for good. Pull me out of the clutch of the enemy. This whirlpool is sucking me down. Don't let the swamp be my grave, the black hole swallow me, its jaws clenched around me. Now answer me, God, because you love me. Let me see your great merciful face. Don't look the other way. Your servant can't take it. I'm in trouble. Answer right now. Come close, God. Get me out of here. Rescue me from this death trap. You know how they kick me around, pin on me the donkey's ears, the dunce's cap. I'm broken by their taunts, flat on my face, reduced to a nothing. I looked in vain for one friendly face, not one. I couldn't find one shoulder to cry on. They put poison in my soup, vinegar in my drink. Let their supper be bait in a trap that snaps shut. May their best friend be trappers who skin them alive. Trapped out? Make them become blind as bats. Give them the shakes from morning to night. Let them know what you think of them. Blast them with your red hot anger. Burn down their houses. Leave them desolate with nobody at home. Let me tell you something. When David say he don't like you, he had meant that in him. Spirituals, baby. He is trying to get... Child, listen, I'm talking about David said, if I don't like you, you gonna know it, and you gonna know it well. Heard me and heard me well. He meant that. They gossiped about the one you disciplined, made up stories about anyone wounded by God. Pile on the guilt. Don't let them off the hook. Strike their names from the list of the living. No rock carved honor for them among the righteous. I'm hurt and in pain. Give me space for healing and mountain air. Let me shout God's name with a praising song. Let me tell his greatness in a prayer of thanks. For God, this is better than oxen on the altar, far better than blue ribbon bulls. The poor in spirit see and are glad. Oh, you God seekers, take heart. For God listens to the poor. He doesn't walk out on the wretched. You heavens, praise him, earth also. Ocean and all the things that swim in it. For God is out to help Zion, rebuilding the wrecked towns of Judah. Guess who will live there? The proud owners of the land. No, the children of his servants will get it. The lovers of his name will live in it. Psalm 70. Yeah, okay. God, wait a minute, y'all. God, please hurry to my rescue. God, come quickly to my side. Those who are out to get me, let them fall over themselves. Those who relish my downfall, send them down a blind alley. Give them a taste of their own medicine, those gossips off clucking their tongues. Let those on the hunt for you sing and celebrate. Let all who love your saving way say over and over, God is mighty. Drop it in the chat because he is that. Oh, that's cuteness. Drop it in the chat because he is that. But I've lost it. I'm wasted. Got wasted. God, quickly, quickly, quick to my side, quick to my rescue. God, don't lose a minute. The end. Them was some long ones, y'all. Them was some long ones. So let's see what the message is. Of course, y'all already know if something resonated in your spirituals or stuck out, make sure that y'all hear the horn. It's what's coming. What y'all letting us know about? Let's see what the message is. Let's see what the Lord wants to talk about today. All do it. Let's get to it. Yes, if something resonated in your spiritual, I just keep getting this energy. I don't know what day this gonna be recorded or released or whatever. I just be recording whenever I feel like it. But I'm about a week ahead. So within the next, I think one of them messages, I don't remember what it's called, but it was something like within the next 7 to 17 days. So there may be something that's shifting right at the full moon in Gemini, which happens to correspond with the same day that retrograde ends. So that may be a day where things start moving forward. Gemini energy, I just heard, like, it's communication and marketing and sales. And so somebody might be getting some news, or there may be, maybe your business is going to increase. We're going to use prosperity clarity, then we'll clarify it. Which ones? Yeah. Let's see what's happening, what the message is for today. All to do it. Here we go, y'all. We have big bank take little bank. We have the piggy bank that's coming in. Saving, okay. Need to budget, set money goals, account in the negative, and overspending. So we'll see what all is coming up with this. We know we want to make sure that we're being a good steward. Make sure you pay your tithes. Make sure you're tithing your 10%. Some of y'all might be getting something that's going to allow, which one? Keep it right here. Oh, let's do it. Game over. Something coming to it. Told you at the end of Mercury retrograde. This says clearing ancestral money karma, unhealthy spending habits, getting out of debt, and decrease in sales. First things first, before we pull anything else out here. If you remember, I just said like this was our message. Hey, Love Coda 33. Remember, I was just saying, like at the end of retrograde, like maybe you've been experiencing some delays. At this time, a lot of people, like, this is that season where you're really just getting prepared for the next quarter, especially in business, because everybody is wrapping things up for the year. So, and also this is, I don't know who need this message, but this is the time where everybody's shopping for stuff, right? So some businesses, you'll see an uptick in things being purchased, and some you won't. So, but I feel like if you've had a decrease, because both of these cards are talking about, which ones? Talking about kind of like saving resources. So let's see what else. Boom. Affirmation time. Because I'm happy, money flows to me easily and effortlessly. I have more money than I know what to do with. I am able to be a blessing to others. My good money energy is contagious. So just know that even if you have a shortage of resources, even if your money funny, you robbing Peter to pay Paul, you trying to make your money stretch, your resources stretch, just know that there comes, look, the down and out is at the bottom of the deck. It does not last. It's temporary. Some of you Spirit, may be experiencing warfare against your finances as well. The enemy will try to hit you where it hurts. If you have been struggling financially and you've been trying to, make ends meet, if you really just been having to count, thank you, Lord, count every penny like this card, that's an attack, y'all. Like, the enemy will attack your finances because he wants you to stop believing in God to provide and be your source and your resource. Drop that in the chat. God is my source. So I know that I'm going to have everything that I need, and God will give you. And for some of you, come on, God, you may be getting ready to experience, or maybe like if you in your wilderness season, you're experiencing, like, there are trials and tests that you're going to go through in your wilderness season where it's just going to be daily bread. Okay. Now, this is not all money, but we're talking about money because we're using the prosperity clarity deck. And of course, y'all know this is available on my website. It will definitely help you get your spirituals and your money mindset together. But if you there's some of you need to understand that as you go through a wilderness season, especially if money management has been a problem for you, you're going to have to pass many money tests in your wilderness season. I can speak on this from personal experience, so this is not anything I just think, this is what I know. If you have been a person who has had trouble being resourceful, doing the right thing with your resources, you will find the majority of your tests in your wilderness season will relate to your finances and your resources. So just make sure that you're being a good steward. Message, make sure that you're being a good steward with your resources. Make sure that you're tithing. Make sure that you're not spending on unnecessary things, because the Lord is going to be testing you to make sure that you're going to do right, because he can't bless you with more if you don't do right with the little that he gives you. Daily bread. Okay. Message, come on. Blessed and highly favored. Come on, Spirit. Unexpected gifts, anonymous donations, creating generational wealth and plans for the future. So just know, like I said, some of y'all, they just said break the bank. That was somebody. Okay, that was a gambling. What's it called? A casino, a slot machine. There was a little piggy game. I don't condone gambling. Let me just say that I don't gamble and I don't condone gambling. I don't care what you do. That's your business. But for some of you, there may be something like the Lord may be getting ready to break the bank for you. There may be some unexpected gift, and you gonna feel like it is like you didn't hit the jackpot, the lottery, something like that. For some of y'all, there may be some unexpected resources that come in that are really going to help to kind of get you maybe out of a slump, out of a funk, or something that you, if you've been dealing with kind of scarcity, the Lord may come in unexpectedly and bless you. That ain't for everybody. Again, y'all know you got to know your season and the Lord. So for some of you, you in your daily bread season, and you got to be okay with being in your daily bread season, because you're going to be in your big box, big gift season as well, big blessing season, but you're going to have to pass your money test first. Okay. What else? We're going to clarify these, so we'll see. You get what you pray for. This is starting to become one of my favorite cards. Resources, the wisdom to create wealth, divine instructions, and next steps. So for some of you, also, don't take any unnecessary risks at this time. Like, this ain't the time for that. Like, don't take a gamble. And they're speaking on this game. I don't know whoever this part of the message is for, but like, bet on your success, because you know that you are not going to give up until you win. Drop it in the chat. I gotta win. Because we refuse to fail. So for some of you, you're learning how to stop putting all your faith and hope in other people and learning how to bet on yourself, because you really are your best bet, and because you know that you have incentive and a reason to keep going, to be successful, to create, to really do something with the ideas, the wisdom that the Lord is giving you. You're going to be your best bet. So some of you, you've started, it's like game over on counting yourself out. It's game over on not believing in yourself to be successful, victorious. Like, you are starting to really believe in yourself and trust in yourself. And because of your, come on, Spirit, that level of confidence is increased. People are now seeing how confident you are, and you standing on business, you 10 toes down on your gifts, your talents, your skills, your abilities, your vision, your dreams, your work. And the more confident you are, the more people will be attracted to that confidence. And so for some of you, come on, Spirit, I just felt a chill. That's why you're getting what you pray for, because now you're truly ready to receive the gift that the Lord. Now, I can't make this up. Look what's at the bottom of this card. Didn't I just say a slot machine? 1351 on the timer. I'm trying to tell you, some of you, maybe you had a problem with, this was not there because I shuffled these cards, y'all. And they started talking about the slot machine, because there's a little game that have a pig and the pig be exploding. I remember it. No, you would have liked that game, but that was before y'all got that up there in the spirituals. Y'all be gambling. Wait a minute, hold on. Uno momento. Let me talk to Spirit. No, I hadn't burned no ancestor money, but what that got to do? I hadn't been burning no ancestor. I'ma send some up. Y'all gonna what y'all gonna give me? Y'all just trying to gamble. I'm not finna be condoning y'all's gambling habits up there in the spirituals. Okay, I'm back. For some of you, remember, whatever what they were just saying, like, this is not the time to be gambling and taking unnecessary risks. Okay, lost the rent money, gambling addiction, missed opportunity, and emotional spending. So don't do that, okay, because you don't want to put yourself in a financial bind. Some of you may get a gift and you need to make sure you're doing the right thing, right, investing in the right thing. Don't get yourself messed up now. Okay, let's see, some of y'all finna get ready to travel. That may be on your bucket list for 2025. Come get me. I got to get a passport first on it, dude. Okay, let's see. What's at the bottom of the deck? All together now. Somebody got some new teammates. Dream team, pooling your resources. Teamwork makes the dream work. Balancing the books. And Philippians, we love to see it. Philippians 4:19. And my God will meet all your needs according to the riches of his glory in Christ Jesus. So telling y'all, struck gold. Somebody finna strike gold. Okay. Somebody finna strike gold. So let's clarify. See what we got. Let's clarify big bank, little bank, bad news. Some of y'all now, I just got to tell the truth and shame the devil. Wheel of Fortune and the train on the cut. Some of y'all, this ain't everybody message. Someone might have like a significant other or somebody that comes in and says, I lost the rent money. I remember that happened to me, child. I was so mad. He gambled all that little money away. Child, I cussed him too. I did. Well, I cussed him mostly in the spirituals, but it was a stress. Like somebody, maybe they took a gamble on some. Don't have to be like at a casino, but somebody could have took a gamble on something, and the risk didn't pay off. So just be mindful of the things that you're investing in, right? Just be mindful of the things that you're spending your money on. Be careful in this season as well as you're out shopping and all that good stuff, getting ready for the holidays. So let's clarify. Big bank, little bank, big bank, take little bank. Bad news and blessed and highly favored. For some of you, y'all want them? Put them back in the deck. For some of y'all, this is like giving recovery energy. If you have felt like you have had like a lot of misfortunes with your finances or resources, it feels like you're getting ready to recover from that. Y'all, my little thing don't want to stay right. Okay. It feels like you're getting ready to recover from that. So let's see. Maybe you had to learn. What was that? The diamond wanted to flip over. I'm trying to tell you, creative force, faithfulness, commitment, multifaceted. Some of y'all, I can't. Which part? Man, listen. And the fish hook is at the bottom of the deck, and it talks about, it's almost like you're going from feeling powerless to feeling powerful. And maybe when your money funny, because you do know that your money can affect your emotions, right? If you down in the dumps, if you feeling some type of way, if your energy is off, that affects your money. The people that you surround yourself affects your money. So some of you done got your mind right, you done got your energy right, and so now your money finna get right. Emotional spending is like this talks about on this card. If you feel in some type of way, you'll just go buying stuff that you don't need. That's an unnecessary risk. That's doing something, making a bad investment. So just be mindful of that as well. But it really feels like some of you might receive something anonymously, some anonymous help, some anonymous resources that's going to help you kind of just like bring you back to life. Some of you are reeling in an opportunity that is really going to give you the chance to shine. I don't know what it is, but whenever the diamond energy starts coming up, it's like an opportunity to shine. It's also clarity on what you want to put your money into. You understanding, let's say you have a business, you have to understand that you can't just spend all the business money. You got to take that money and reinvest it back into the business, because that's how you're going to actually continue to keep the flow in the business, is that you have to reinvest. You have to put some money back into it. One thing that I know is that when you are doing what the Lord has told you to do and building your businesses, everything that you need for that business is going to be provided for. Prosperity, resourcefulness, abundance, multiplication, somebody money multiplying. If it's you, drop it in a chat. I'm putting it in there. It's me, my money multiplying, and I receive it too. Because it's for some of us, we've been in a season of robbing Peter to pay Paul for a minute. Yeah, I'm ready. I'm ready for my money to shine. You better know it. I can't wait. You think I'm like, y'all, you sure right. I'm sending some ancestor money up today. Don't worry, just as soon as we get out of here. I'm rich, bitch. Memphis. I'm finna send. Let me set some intentions and say, hey y'all, thank y'all. Oh, I know exactly what it's for. If you don't use ancestor money, I'll try to remember to link it. If not, you can go to my website, touchegermaine.com, go to my Amazon page and get you some ancestor money and use it to set your intentions. I'm finna start back today. Didn't I just say fish? Now look, there go the fishing pole with the fish hook. Telling you, mentoring others, providing, connect, accomplishment, self-improvement. Told y'all, like, you reeling something in. This could be an opportunity, could be a person. We really talking about resources. So this is like resources coming in. Something. Yeah, maybe you threw your line out there to see what was gonna bite. Some biting, I tell you that. And it's bringing you out of, it's almost like, thank you, Spirit. It's like, some of you could have gotten no, no, no. It's been so many no's. Let me tell you something. You don't need but one person to say yes. Start asking God, like, God, bring the yes into my life. Bring the yes that I need in order to get to feel like I'm making some progress. It don't have to be the last yes. It just needs to be the yes I need for right now. So pray that. I have a prayer and I sent it to someone to see how they felt about it, and I might end up sharing it on my channels. But that's one of the things that I say and I pray for, like, Lord, give me what you want me to have starting right now. And some of you, you're getting ready to, it's almost like you're finna get the yes that's actually going to make all those no's worth it. Does it make sense? Okay, here we go. Yeah, child, because it is not a, y'all already know how many times how I done been in my feelings when it's just like you feel like you done tried and tried and tried and tried and nothing has worked. And you be like, come on, Lord, like something got to work out for me. Something has to open up. So look at the contract card. Some of y'all, yeah, you got a contract coming in, and I should have. I know I didn't keep it. It was the rings card, and then this mother load is at the bottom of the deck. Some of you are getting ready to move in order to take an opportunity. Okay, and I feel like it's a jackpot kind of win for you. Prosperity jackpot, just like I'm telling you, it was all the no's before the yeses. You getting ready to hit though. Let's go. Let go. You got new teammates coming in. You have the symphony, harmony. Told you, synergy. You done got yourself back in alignment with the things that you need to manifest and attract. Assembly, team, collaborate. You, somebody, yeah. Some of you, and this is clarifying, let me just say this, like, you may have left one team, but baby, you finna step on a whole nother team. And look at how cohesive these are. Look at how they're really working together. Like, y'all, you finna step, you, maybe some of you have been praying for your soul tribe or to just be on the right team with the right people. It's coming. Some of you, this is organization, leadership. This is maybe a performance. Taurus energy. So benefactor. Some of you, now that's not even what they want to use. They said philanthropist. Like, you finna be in a position when this bank breaks, you're going to be, who has somebody got a gambling problem. Now, y'all don't normally give me messages like that. Whoever this part of the message is for, whenever this finds you, is for you. Someone you know may have a gambling problem, and be very mindful of giving this person money, because they're not going to do the right thing, and then you just going to end up mad about it. For whoever spirit names this is saying this, somebody may be asking you to borrow some money, but you know that somebody has a problem with like gambling, and they're saying don't do it because it's just gonna make you mad, and there ain't gonna be no point complaining about it because you did it and they had already told you not to give this person no money. So no crying over, because telling you the broken vase, they're gonna be like, it's like, so if they ask you, the answer needs to be no, because it feels like they're gonna mismanage some funds. Okay, moving forward. Some of you gonna be so blessed that you're gonna really be able to help a lot of people. You can't help everybody, but the Lord is going to direct you insofar as who it is that you're meant to help, who he wants you to bless. So pay attention. And if the Lord tell you to go bless somebody, message, come on, eyewitness. If the Lord tell you to bless somebody, you better do it, even if it sounds crazy, because that's going to be the key that opens the door to your prosperity. Especially if the Lord is blessing you with wealth, your wealth is not just for you. Your wealth is to actually be helpful to other people. want to be a blessing to other people, to help other people create wealth, learn. Everybody don't want to be wealthy. How do we know that? Because everybody won't pursue a dream. But the people that the Lord is going to allow you to bless, these are people who have a dream, a vision, a goal. You'll be able to help them move forward. So some of you finna get ready to be blessed like that. Look, the no at the bottom of the deck. Told you, because your feelings gonna get hurt. For some of y'all, this could be a significant other. Doesn't have to be, but it could be like a significant other of somebody. So just be mindful, okay? And for some of y'all, I don't know. We ain't gonna. That's a lot. I'm not using all. I'm not taking all that. Hold on. No, child. Which ones? Oh, that was just for that particular message. For some of y'all, you may have a spouse or a significant other that has a gambling problem. And gets and they won't take help. That's why that's the problem. Is like they won't. I don't know. Maybe they don't want to admit it. I don't know. Or somebody. It doesn't have to be like actual gambling, like at the casino. It could be something like they just take unnecessary risks on stuff, and maybe that's why, or like they don't manage their money or their resources well. Okay. Some of y'all ain't playing about getting your money right. I'm with you when you right, okay? We ain't playing about making sure that we just doing the right thing. Because if you done been in the pit, if you done been at the bottom, if you done been broke, if you done been struggling, some people do not know or understand what it's like to truly be hungry, right? And y'all know I just keep it buckles, and it's like, listen, man. If some people don't understand, some people have never had financial trouble. Some people were blessed to have financial education and even parent, like maybe a two-parent home, or it's so many things for us as a people that why we don't understand how true wealth is created, how to get it, what it takes. Or you just have those who don't want to do the work and be consistent and go after what it is that is going to actually make them wealthy. I literally said the other day, I said, man, people don't understand. I don't want a 9 to 5 because I own everything that I have. I own Spirit and Glam. I own 336 Tarot and Oracle. I own Touche Cosmetics. Like I own everything that I have. And so people don't have the understanding that if you're working a 9 to 5 job, you'll never be wealthy because it's a controlled mindset. You'll make somebody else wealthy, but they're going to be feeding you pennies. And we don't have the education to know that we deserve wealth. Drop it in the chat. I deserve wealth. I deserve abundance. I deserve to have everything that these people I'm working for have. We just don't think that we're capable of receiving it, having it, or that we can actually do it. But the Lord put everybody on earth is to be wealthy. So y'all know we focus a lot on mindset and creating a wealthy and an abundant mindset because many of us weren't exposed to that. We didn't know anything about it. So it's hard to make yourself believe that you can actually do it. But when you start putting yourself in around the right people and the right energy and synergy starts to happen, baby, you start to develop a wealthy mindset and you know that everything is possible for you. It's not just God don't pick and choose who can have the wealth. The wealth is created by the people who choose to go after it, to take the wisdom that the Lord gives, the wisdom to create wealth. That's how you get it. Okay. It takes hard work. It takes determination. It takes perseverance. It takes failure. I don't even want to say failure. Shout out to Tyler Perry, because I was listening to something he said on a podcast I was listening to. And he was like, as somebody was saying, like, how does he deal with failure? And he was like, I've never failed. And I was like, I received that, right? Because he's like, I never failed. And if you think about it and you look at things like that and you have that kind of perspective, like it wasn't a failure, it was just a learning opportunity, it really will change your life. So shout out Tyler Perry. Okay, what else? Let's clarify, because I'm happy. And then when we're talking about emotional spending message, weren't we talking about emotional spending just a second ago? Yeah, child. No, child. Anyway, I'm back. Weren't we just talking about emotional spending the other day? So some of you're getting ready to see that. We talked about it back here on these cards. You're getting ready to see that because maybe you were like down in the dumps or felt some type of way or what have you. Look at the thunderstorm revelation. Y'all be saying stuff. I be knowing. So look at the cards. It's in the cards. It's in the cards. Y'all showed it to me, child. I'm just waiting. I'm just waiting to see what I'm those who wait upon the Lord. Okay, we just gonna wait upon the Lord. Anyway, I'm back. You feel better, your money get better. Let me just say that to some of you. Someone has some unexpected resources coming in. That's all. That's it. This is power, destruction, a warning, energy shift, triumph over evil, opportunity to overcome. Some of you, which one? Another one. Come on, unexpected resources. We receive it. The Thunder card came out the other day, so someone might definitely be received. Oh, I didn't even see this down here. Now, owned it. Now, look, y'all. Check this out. Things are getting ready to balance out. Y'all, I don't know why my little what's it called won't stay the way I need it to. So we're clarifying because I'm happy, which is our money affirmations, right? And Philippians 4:19. And my God, the Lord is getting ready to meet you right where you are. And it's hard for people to believe that sometimes. I try to tell people and I try to tell y'all that it's hard to just sit back and be like, okay, Lord, I'm gonna just watch and see what you're gonna do for me. Instead of and the Lord will take you down to your last penny. He'll take you down to the 11th hour. You got 2 seconds left before these folks talk about they gonna cut your water off, they gonna take your house, your car, your everything, and then all of a sudden the Lord just be like, okay, well, let me go in here and hit them with the razzle dazzle. And for some of you, that's what's getting ready to happen in your life. Now, it don't have to be no big huge amount of money. This could just be the job you were looking for, the application that you need, the school got the financial aid or something, like something the Lord is getting ready to do that's just going to make your life so much easier. Okay, so much easier. Let me show you why. Because the Lord is in this season, and I truly feel like this is not just in my life or your life, but I receive it in my life as well. The Lord is in a season where he's really going to put on a show, a display of his power. Remember, we talked about with his, and my God will meet all your needs according to the riches of his glory. So it's not anything that you're trying to do. You simply be obedient and the Lord say, okay, now watch me work. Flex, right? It's that kind of energy where the Lord is like, okay, they get it. And so now he's able to show a display of his power and what he can do. And this card, you have the sapphire, a lot of gems that are out here. Sapphire, mental force, spiritual insight, hope and faith, power and strength, precious, divine favor. And then you have the grapes as well, the harvest, abundance. I told y'all, bearing fruit, harvest. If you, once again, I said it at the beginning, with all this that was down here, if you have felt like things were slow, stagnant, you weren't seeing any progress in your business, like, man, ain't nothing happening, like, oh my gosh, what am I gonna do? If you just sit still and wait upon the Lord, you're going to bear fruit. I don't know who needs this encouragement, but please, I pray that this is encouragement to your spirituals, that you will just keep going. No, it's not easy. Yes, there are going to be days that you want to give up. No, you ain't gonna have all the answers. Sometimes you don't get, but you ain't gonna know but one step at a time, and you got to be okay with that one step. You got to be okay with working that step until the Lord blesses you with the next one. And just like, come on, Spirit, just like you knew that step was the right one to take, you're going to know when the next one is the right one to take. This is just about trusting in the Lord, trusting in your intuition, trusting the insight, trusting that your angels rocking with you, walking with you, working with you, helping you, ministering to you, trusting that the harvest is going to come. And this is, again, no judgment, no shade, right? But we talking about people who, like, if you own a business, I'm saying it again, and I mean it because I'm had meant it in my spirituals. You're not gonna get wealthy working for somebody. You better work for somebody and go create you a business on the side and use your job to fund your business. Instead of spending frivolously, take that money and invest in something. I don't care what it is, and I can't tell you what to do. What are things? So what tangible, like examples? People like practical examples. So I'm working on my business. I have tarot cards, but even in the midst of me making eyeshadows or tarot cards or lip glosses, lip balms, body oils, I'm always looking for the next thing. What's the next thing? I'm starting to like invent like nails. There's always something that is in alignment with your mission, your vision, your assignment that you can invest into. Take that money and put it up. And if you have a business, of course, let me say, because I need to be very clear. It's easy for people to tell you to save money. It's easy. But when God has you in your daily bread season, it is not always the easiest to save money. Now, does that exclude you needing to tithe? No, it doesn't. Trust me when I say this, because I messed it up because I was supposed to be tithing and I wasn't. I don't care if you get $10 and you need to go give the Lord $1. Like, it keeps the flow of abundance, of money, of resources coming to you because you're willing to give back to God what he has blessed you with. Message. Does that make sense? So I understand when you are trying to you just barely able to make it. That's when you need to make sure. And I'm saying this from someone who wasn't doing it to someone who is, to now someone who is. I don't care what I get. Let me go pay the Lord first. Let me go give him his portion, because that keeps money in the kingdom. That keeps money flowing back to you because you're always inputting something in. You deposit faith and you withdraw abundance. Make sense? So I don't know who needed that message, but find some better things to invest in instead of wasting any of the resources that the Lord has given you. This is the time to be like, you know what? I really could, because I'm the person who's here to tell you that you can create a business. You can start from nothing and you can do. I started with 0 oracle cards and tarot cards, and now I got 10 decks. So I'm not the one to be like, oh, you got to have money. Message? No, you don't. You have to have vision. Come on, make something out of me, Lord. You got to have vision. You got to have a willingness to pursue whatever this dream is, this goal is, this passion is. And it may take a minute, but you're going to bear fruit. And come on, Spirit, when the Lord finally starts helping you to bear fruit, you're going to be like, I receive it. And me too, Sandy. Hey, honey, Woney. You're going to be like, man, it was worth it. It was worth it. I hope that made sense, because y'all know when the Lord, I know some people like, and even one of my mentors, Dr. Miles Monroe, who y'all know is working with me in the spirituals. He'd be like, in all his sermons, he'd be like, don't talk about money, because money is a byproduct. It's a byproduct of seeking the kingdom, right? But there are so many of us. I need to, what part of my mission and my assignment is to help people become understanding of the fact that you can start a business with $0. If the Lord says that that's what he wants you to do, everything is going to be provided. I didn't have any money to create oracle cards, but yet he gave me everything that I needed to make sure that I could get on Canva and use Canva. Every one of these were designed on Canva, y'all. Like this is nothing fancy. I don't have the fancy illustrations and all of that. Nope, just some simple cards. And I found a printer, and I've been using the same printer. I didn't know how to make lip gloss, but the Lord blessed me to be able to get everything that I need to create Celestial Shine lip glosses. I ain't know how to make eyeshadow, but then the Lord blessed me with everything that I needed so that I can create the Eye Pop Stardust eyeshadows. So there's no excuse. There's no excuse to not be successful. It's simply about how bad do you want it? How do you want it? Okay. Lord, I hope this helps somebody. So I'm going to just keep on trying to encourage people to go out there, start that business, be great. Like, there's no reason that you can't. And if nothing else, my story is a testimony to what God can do when you down to nothing. God's up to something. He can make something out of nothing for real. Okay. That's it. Lord, I hope this helps somebody. Y'all, hydrate your soul, drink your water, say your gratitude. Go to my website, touchegermaine.com. Shop with me. Get some spirit and glam in your spirituals. Okay. That's it. I love y'all in real life, and I'll see y'all in the next.